As you can tell, we have our lovely guest here. There was unfortunately a snowstorm outside starting getting this baby out. Hi. I just know you guys are wondering where the heck I have been, and that is a great question. As you can tell, we have our lovely guest here who is quietly sleeping. But yes, guys, I did have the baby. As you can tell from the title, we are going to be doing a story time on my whole birth situation. I really wanted this to be a vlog, but it just didn't happen that way, and I also did not want to miss a week or two of posting. But postpartum has been a lot, and as you guys know, I already have 2 children, so adding another one was just a lot. It was a bit overwhelming in the beginning, so I just did not have time to pick up a camera and do any kind of content. So there's that. I tried my best, it just didn't work out. But let's go ahead and get into my birth story. So basically the way it happened, on January 21st, I was supposed to get induced. So usually, if you don't know, if you get induced, it's usually, from what I see, it usually happens at night. They'll say, give us a call at this time and we'll add you to the waiting list, letting everyone know that when we have any availability to give you a call so we can get you induced. That's how it worked my last pregnancy. That's how it worked this pregnancy. So I just called to check in, and as we all know how inductions work, I'm put on hold until there's something available. So now we wait. I just hope it doesn't, I hope they don't wait too long. I get a wait, but I'm not trying to wait all night. So we'll see. So my time was 7 p.m. I gave them a call at 7 p.m. and I said, hey, I just want to check to see if there's any availability. They said, no, we'll give you a call when there is availability. This happened around 7 p.m. when I gave them a call. My husband and I waited up as long as we could just in case we did get a call, but unfortunately we just never got the call before I started having really bad contractions. So the kids were already with their grandparents, since we already knew that there was a chance that we would be getting induced on that day. So we did not have the kids. Me and my husband stayed up as long as we could, but then we eventually got some rest. And while I was in bed, I started feeling contractions, but they were really, really small, so I let it go. The contractions started getting really bad, and the reason why me and my husband was so frustrated and we wanted to get to the hospital as soon as we could was because there was unfortunately a snowstorm outside starting. So the roads were horrible, there was snow everywhere, and we wanted them to call us before it got worse. So thankfully she came when she came, because the roads were trash. Yeah, I started having really bad contractions and I was like, I don't think I can do this. So I woke my husband up and I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure I'm having contractions and I may need to go to the hospital. So I give the hospital a call. They're like, okay, if you feel like there's any concerns, feel free to come in. So I went in. The whole ride to the hospital was horrible, guys. It was insane. And you know why? It was insane because, for one, my contractions started getting closer and closer. By the time we were on the road, and mind you, we were in a snowstorm. So that was number 2. It was a snowstorm happening outside. It was snowing really bad. The streets, we could not see any street. So we had to drive really, really slow, and my contractions are picking up and picking up. So by the time we got to the hospital, I was like 5 minutes in. Like, my contractions were 5 minutes apart because we couldn't get to the hospital quick enough. Yeah, so we finally get to the hospital. They get me admitted in, and the contractions are so bad at this point that I'm like, I can't, I need something. Like, give me something. Like, they were so bad. They were so intense. And I wanted to do my pregnancy natural without an epidural or any kind of medicine. But baby, the way those contractions were, I said, absolutely not. Give me the medicine. So when I got to the hospital, I was not dilated enough, so they were wanting to send me back home even though I was having really bad contraction. But they said they checked my cervix and I was like I think they said 1 to 3 centimeters, which is not enough. So after the 2 hours had passed, I was now from 5 to 6 centimeters. So they went ahead and admitted me, and we started the process of getting this baby out of me. For all my natural girlies, you are a super woman. Yes, we're all super women because we're pushing a baby out regardless, but baby, if you do it natural, because I was struggling. I couldn't do it. I was struggling. And then my doula, I feel like it would have been a lot better if I had her there to support me, because me or my husband, yes, we've had a baby before, but like we don't know like what we're supposed to do. I had an epidural in my last baby, so we didn't know. So I feel like if I had that support there to help me through the natural birth, it probably would have been a lot better. But I was just struggling, so I got the epidural. And after that, it was smooth sailing. I was in labor I was not in labor long. I think I was in labor from like 1 a.m. and I had her at 9:24 a.m. I did not push long. I only pushed for a few minutes and no tear, no nothing. So when they say drink that tea, baby, because it really does work. It helps soften that cervix. Drink the tea. But yeah, the labor process was pretty smooth. Got her out. She's a beauty. She's lovely. Hey guys. So as you can tell, we had her last night. We're actually going home today instead of tomorrow because everything looks fine. Second baby, they're not worried. But it's a really funny story time, so I have to tell y'all, but I'm not going to tell y'all now because people keep coming in and out of the room. But she's gone. She went to go get some screenings done, and my husband went to the house really quick, so I'm alone. I'm gonna, you already know, read my book, and I'll keep you guys posted on what goes down, but most likely we will be going home tonight, but we'll see. But I can't wait for you guys to meet her. Yeah, and that's my birth story, guys. It was, the only crazy part about it was having her during a snowstorm, and the snow cleared up pretty quickly. We stayed at the hospital for a day, and by the time it was time for us to leave, the snow was gone. Well, it wasn't gone, but it was like the roads were clear and everything. So at least we got to the hospital safely. My doula ended up coming to the hospital. A lot of the footage that I am popping up on the screen was actually from her, so shout out to her for getting all these lovely videos. The last the week or two that I haven't been posting, I've literally just been trying to adjust with having 3 children, being a wife, getting back to myself, and just like adjusting to this new life. Shout out to all the girlies who can bounce right back and start the content right after. I couldn't do it. I tried. I couldn't. But yeah, guys, now we're here. She is 2 weeks old now. She's doing great. She sleeps some nights she don't. We're still adjusting to that, but she's waking up every 3 hours to feed and get her diaper changed and all that lovely stuff. She sleeps during the day, which every newborn does. She's doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. I'm taking care of myself. I had to get some rest in the first few days. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We're just adjusting. I will be posting a vlog next week, starting this week because it's Super Bowl weekend, so we have a lot to do. But yeah, guys, we're going to be a lot more consistent. I'm so sorry that I was gone for that week, but we're back. We're going to be consistent, and I hope you guys stick around to enjoy this new addition to our family. And that's all I have, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.